opportunity that we can't pass on.
Nau mai ara mai, whakatau mai ki te whenua o raki pai whenua. Ko tai haere ke, there's already one down in this game, in our game today with Mount Albert Grammar versus Epsom Girls.
Kia ora T-Bone, Damien Collins here for the play-by-play along with Terence Hibbets. It is Mount Albert Grammar School versus Epsom Girls Grammar School. Mags into bat first.
Karawhiua he Waiene mā.
Katie Wilkinson, the second base, Paparoa. Now 3:30 game here on day 2 of the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools. Popped up. First base, Walamaui. McDonald goes back and makes the catch.
E rua haere ke, that's 2 down. Game off to a flyer. We've already got 2 down. I think, what's that, 4 pitches?
Yeah, that first one was real quick. Iris Fang on the hill for Epsom Girls Grammar.
Oh, we just had Iris in the commentary box a little while ago. Lovely young lady.
Popped up. Shallow right field.
Kara with the pao. Nice hit.
Kaliopa, the shortstop, is the first on base for Mount Albert Grammar.
Te kai hahau ko Peyton Hiraka Downing.
Kepa. Pitcher into bat now. Runner on 1, 2 down. Foul back to the screen.
That runner was in motion then too.
Looking to test the catcher's arm early. She goes. Jasmine Fing behind the dish.
Eo mawhāno ke. Nice steal.
Kaliopa now safe on second base. As they reset second base again. Now we're good to go.
Moves that run into scoring position. Kotai Merua. 1 and 2 on the hitter now. Oh, 2 and 2. Korua Merua.
Tries to take some pace off that, does Iris. Comes in, scoops it up, does Sophie Drath. Tries to get it there in time, almost did. But McDonald just unable to obtain the ball. And Kaliopa is going to cross home plate with a look in the other way for the first run for Mount Albert Girls. Sorry, Mount Albert Grammar Girls.
Erua Haideke. It's 2 down.
Central Salt into bat now. Tries the bunt. Testing the arm of Jasmine Fing early here.
Another steal. Looks like the Mount Albert Grammar girls are have got the green light to run.
Manufacture those runs anywhere they can. Put the pressure on. Swung on a miss from Salt. And she goes down swinging. Quick reactions from Jasmine Fing behind the dish with a drop third strike for the tag. And that will retire the side, leaving one runner on, but not before Kaliopa crosses home plate. Mount Albert Grammar score first, and this one will go to the bottom of the first. Mount Albert Grammar 1, Epsom Girls 0.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. By my great-grandfather.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Hello, my ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to day 2 of the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools Championships. Live right here on the Whakaata Māori YouTube platform, Māori Active. It is day 2, and we are all getting near the end of the day. It's the 3:30 game. One more to go at 5:30. It's Epsom Girls Grammar into bat now. Mount Albert Grammar scoring that 1 run in the top of the first. And they're going to lead off with their second base, Sarita Kwan. First offering from Hiraka Downing is a ball outside. Hiraka, Downing, and Central Salt, the battery partnership in this one.
Oh, they switched off in the last game with Hiraka Salt coming in, actually starting the pitching.
And with 4 straight, Kwan's going to make her way to first with the walk. And that's going to bring to bat the Tuatata, the shortstop, Sophie Dorath. Squares up for the barn and things against it. Goes to the zone for the strike called. Gets the inside zone for the strike called. 0-2 the count. Beautiful day here down at Pure Sports Athletic Stadium here at Rosedale Park, the home of North Harbour Softball Association.
Ko tai me rua. 1 and 2 now.
Down low, Kwan will steal second base easily.
Just a stroll down the second for Kwan.
2 and 2 the count. Gets a piece, sends it up the middle. One bounce to Kaliopa. Unfortunately, unable to get the throw on to first. And Kwan will go from second to third to home and get the first run on the board for Epsom girls.
Ko tai, so that's 1-1.
Tara safe on second base. And that's going to bring to bat the Kaiepa Iris Fang, the captain of this team. Counties Monaco representative.
You're a very capable young player, Iris.
She was saying earlier, first time this team's been at this tournament for 10 years.
That's right.
So good to have them back.
Yeah, and acknowledgement of a lot of non-softball players in her team as well, and just hopes that they all learn and grow from this and want to keep playing this great game. Oh. But you're asking the question there.
3-0 count.
It's always the way.
3-1. Up the top of the zone for ball 4.
I koe te papatai.
Now with runners on 1 and 2, and that's going to bring to bat Jasmine Fang, the catcher. Leaves her first offering for the ball called. Gets a piece, sending it foul to take the count to 1-1.
Ko tai me tai. 1-1.
Two balls, 1. Through the zone, foul back to the roof. There's probably a couple up there now.
A couple of 20.
When I went up just before NFC, there was 48 of them. The start of NFC. Didn't get one of them. 3 balls to the call. Runner on 1 and 2. None down here at the bottom of the first. And that will load the bases with another walk.
Ai papa kapi tēnei. Got loaded bases now.
And that will bring to bat the Papatai. First base is Valamaui McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
Leaves the first offering through the zone for the strike called. Tries to get that outside zone.
I kore haere ke. So there's none down. Kaiapa just finding it a little hard to find the strike zone.
Secondary school's whole lot different from club or representative. You get what you get what you can to put the team out on the diamond. Maybe some of these players aren't used to playing in these positions, but they do it anyway. They might be the more experienced in the team.
Yeah,
And
fair comment, Damien. You know, we've talked about it a couple of times this week, but it's great to see a lot of young players putting themselves out there, especially seeing as you're going to be on TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing a game you've never played before just because you're an athlete. They put you out in the field and hopefully you can catch, throw and hit.
Well, it's a simple game. It gets a little bit harder as you get older.
Tino pai te pā.
Strike one, the call. Something special, though, representing your school. I still get to do it once a year in the old boys game back home. It's more of 10 minutes on the field and then the rest of the day with the boys, but still good times.
I'm surprised you remember being at school there, bud. What kind of school is it?
A couple of moons ago was, yes, St Patrick's College Silverstream. At least one of us is represented this weekend here. Last year's champions not coming this season.
Shame, I think I attended this tournament with Wainuiomata College a long time ago. They still had wooden bats in the bag. That's how long ago it was.
The White Dudley Thunders playing with them?
Yep.
Oosh. Well, they go for the lead runner, who was already well in motion. So Iris Fing will cross home plate. Bases stay loaded.
Still none down.
And that's going to bring to bat Kiana Korpo Lowison.
Taiporo. There's a look of focus.
Swung on for the strike.
Kotai metai.
Just a little breeze going across the park here, as you can see with the flags in the background. But it is a hot day down here at the ballpark. Getting near to the second round, where the teams will split off into their groups.
Yeah, not so hot. Maybe it's perfect autumn weather here. I know that you being from the Hutt Valley, this would be like Rarotonga for you. But yeah, no, it's a bit chilly for us in the shade.
Yeah, we have some hot wind in Wellington. You know that breeze at Fraser Park, T-Bone?
Yeah, sure do. Now they've cut down all the trees. It's
yeah,
be hard to keep the grass on the field. Ooh, it's a close pitch there.
Korpo Lowison in the bat. Swung on a miss. Goes past the catcher's glove. There's a bit of confusion. Drop third strike will be an automatic out with the bases loaded.
Oh yeah, a little bit of confusion out there. Players not knowing what the play is there.
I still
It's
see
okay.
adults that don't even know that rule.
Oh, same here. Yep. No fault of their own. This is all a learning platform for them. So well done to get out there and do it.
So Reza Sutherland Rohi Maui, the left fielder, into bat now with one down. Bases loaded. Three runs scored in this one. In this bottom of the first.
Yep, Mags need an out here.
We called their game earlier today. They're well capable. Just got to get that rhythm. The middles are up quite shallow.
Now Kaiapa quite keen to pick a runner off, try and get an out.
2-1 the call. Salt just throwing it straight back to it. Go again, sis.
Ko tai haereke. So 1 down here now.
And with ball 4, that will score a runner. Jasmine Fing will come into cross home plates. And the battery of Hiraka Downing and Salt will just have a quick corridor. Rohi Mato, the right fielder, into bat now, Azalea Hughes. The 9th batter through the order. Through the zone for the strike called. Big swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yerua. It's a better start from our Kaiapa. Got to get ahead. Can't defend walks.
And with 3 straight,
Yeah, noho.
that will give her a bit of confidence to get the 2nd out of the innings. And we'll go back to the top of the shop. Sarita Kwan Paparoa, the second base. Into bat now. She was walked her first at back, cross home plates.
Yeah, no messing around getting that ball back to the pitcher, that's for certain.
It's 2 down. Salt wants to have a hit. Big stage here on diamond number 1, Freeman Field here at Rosedale Park. Fouled away for strike 1, 3-1.
I must have missed the pitch there. I thought there was already a strike on the hitter. What do I know?
Gets her swinging to load the count. 3 balls, 2.
Let's fill up now for Kwong. Yeah, toru haereke. That's 3 down now. We'll see what these girls can do with the bat after giving up 4.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go. We've got 1 completed in this one. We'll be back with the top of the 2nd. Epsom Girls 4, Mount Amber Grammar 1.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Link's jerky made with 100% beef.
Hi there, my ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pure Athletics Sports Stadium here at Rosedale Park. Into bat now at the top of the second is Mount Albert Grammar. And let's have a quick look at their batting lineup. In the leadoff was Brooke Dougal, Katie Watterson, Ali Kaleopa, Peyton Hiraka Downing, Central Salt, Fiona Henderson, Sophie Chandler, Salamasina Fa'alogo, and Casey Pahulu. Here's your batting lineup for Mount Albert Grammar girls. We're at Fiona Henderson, the centre fielder. Mount Albert Grammar looking to claw back those 3 runs that they're down. Well, one completed here, and this one, T-Bone. What will Mount Albert Grammar be looking to do with the bats?
I know there, that's kotai haere ke. Oh, you know, they've got to come back and keep the score close. They've got a bit of time.
Iris Fang on the hill. Throws that ball. Sophie Chandler, the left fielder. Rohi Maui into bat now. Pops back to the roof.
Kotai haere ke. Mount Albert looking to get a base runner on. Nice cut.
Still swinging away. It's his early days. Half an hour gone. Time limit games until the grand final. Everything running smoothly on day 2. Goes on the inside, foul back.
Kotai me rua. So it's 1 and 2 now on the hitter. Having a go at anything near the strike zone.
And goes swinging on the rise for the strikeouts. And Sophie Chandler is the second outs. And that's going to bring to bat Papatahi, the first base, Salamasina Fa'alogo. Goes hard at that first pitch.
Yeah, Iris really getting into her work now. He tokatu moana ki Iris. She's the rock of her team.
And with 2 straight.
Not messing around at all, going right at them.
Popped up. Jasmine Fang calls for it. And Iris looks at her sister and goes, "Why did you turn that glove?"
Well, they're laughing about it. It's very different from what I'd expect from brothers.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
I'm thinking of a couple of brothers in particular. Those Shannon brothers, they had the same matchup.
This one's popped up. She does it again. And Iris again. Sis, what are you up to?
Yep.
Count remains 0-2.
It's good that they can laugh about it. It's a game of softball after all.
And that's what a lot of people forget. And gets it swinging.
No.
5 straight strikes.
Yeah, toru haere ke, so that's 3 down. Yeah. One sister says just throw it a little bit harder this time. So they
Then I
go
won't
with it.
have to. Yes, of course. Well, we'll go to the bottom of the second with Epsom girls leading this one 4 runs to 1.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium for day 2 of the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools Championships. It's Division 1 for the girls here on Diamond 1 today. In this matchup between Mount Albert Grammar and Epsom Girls Grammar. We're at the bottom of the second here. Leading off is the shortstop, Tutata Sophie Darath. Hit to a counterpart at shortstop in the first at bat. Peyton Hiraka Downing still on the hill for Mags.
How about a count, Blue?
Three, 2. How about that?
Kia ora e hoa. Short handle.
Hit straight back to Hiraka Downing, who
Oh, tino pai.
recovers quite quickly to get it over to Whaalogo for the first outs. And that's a better start there for Mount Albert Grammar. 1 up, 1 down.
Ai, ko tai ai reke.
And that's going to bring to bat Iris Fing, the Kaiepa, the pitcher. Pitcher's right, bat's left. One of those ones.
One of those ones. No, lovely young lady Iris. She was in here before talking about her team. And they're in the driver's seat so far in this game. But from what we've seen, you know, 3 runs doesn't mean a lot. Both teams will be able to score 3 or 4 in any given inning.
Early days for sure. The grandstand's starting to fill up with teams that are maybe done for the day or they're just waiting for that 5:30 round. St. Peter's in front of us. How about that, Coach?
Yeah, he's played a few softball games.
He's all right, I've heard. Yeah, he's okay.
He's coached a few teams.
Yeah.
We are talking about the legend of softball that is Eddie Kalesi.
Of course.
I was just having a chat to him earlier, talking about how the team's going. He, in fantastic vocabulary, told me how things were working for his team. Always the gentleman.
He's been part of that St. Peter's set up for a long time now, hasn't he?
You know, I didn't know that Ed was part of that, but seeing him here, it's good. Great for those young guys.
Well, Fing will take the walk and make her way to first base. And that will bring up Sis. Jasmine Fing, the catcher.
Ko tai haere, and I think we've seen these girls running. Shaping the bunt.
Leaves that to go through the zone for the 0-1. Popped up. Shortstop goes back. Just over in between everybody. And with that just going off the glove, they're going to take an extra base. Keeping them on their toes. Now the Fink sisters.
That's great heads-up play. You notice that both of the runners were watching where the ball was. A lot of players get on base and stand there and think they've done their job, and they miss bases, but not Iris and her sister.
Got to take every inch you can. Game of moments, inches, whatever you want to call it. You got to make things happen as well. Squares up, goes past the glove of Salt, and Iris will go into home plate to cross home plate again for another run. Sister Jasmine now on third base. Valamaui, McDonald, Papatai, first base. Squares up again, goes against it, through the zone for the strike called.
Yeah, I think the bunt might be a good ploy here. There's not a lot of movement from the corners. But of course you do have Salt catching. She's pretty quick out of the blocks. Kotai haireke.
At the top of the zone for the ball. 3-1 count. Gives it a hack. And that will go back to the screen for the foul.
It's a good cut.
Three-two the call now. Full whare. Inside for the walk. We'll put the runners on the corners now. And that's going to bring to bat from the hot corner, Papatoro. Zoe Wise Emmett. Through Main Street. Swung on a miss. They go for the runner at 2, completely forgetting about the runner on 3. And they'll score another run through Jasmine Fink. McDonald safe on second base. 1 strike on the call.
Yeah, pai tira kuru from the catcher there, but yeah, just a little bit late. Took her a little while to regather the ball.
Swung on for strike 2. Down in the dirt. McDonald will make her way to third. Runner in scoring position here. 6 runs to 1. Here in the bottom of the second. 1 down. Inside, we'll leave with the count 2-2. And Wise Emmett will make her way to first with the walk, and that will put runners on the corners again for Epsom Girls Grammar, and that's going to bring to bat Kana Kopo Lawson, a centre fielder for this Epsom Girls Grammar team.
Pitcher just saying, let's leave that runner.
Through Main Street for the strike called.
Patai Aireke, they still need a second out. They seem to be out there a long time.
Oh,
Use
lucky
that
it's, not
second out.
lucky it's not as hot as I thought it was for them. Corporal Lawson will go down swinging.
Now these girls live up here in Auckland. They're used to this, chilly but sunny weather.
Shariza Sutherland into bat now. So dribbler, where Hiraka Downing will scoop it up and pop it up to Whaologo for the third outs. And that will retire the side, but not before adding a couple runs to their total. We'll go to the top of the third with Epsom girls leading Mount Albert 6 runs to 1.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools Championships. And we're joined in the booth now with our special guests from Westlake Girls, Rory and Neve. How are you, ladies?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Excellent.
Tēnā korua, no he koe.
Kia ora, my name is Neve Cadmus Aspinall and my iwi is Ngāti Porou and Apui. And I'm Rory Seymour.
Just Rory Seymour.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. How are we going? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ton of fun.
Were you guys part of the team last year?
Yeah.
This is your first year? You were in that final last year down in Christchurch?
Yeah.
What were your takings away from last year?
It was a really good experience and like learning how like the older grades play and how it works.
Yeah. So going into this team, this tournament, a bit different now. You don't get Charlie on the hill like you did last year.
Yeah.
So what were the aspirations this year? What were the goals going into this one?
Probably since we did lose a lot of our stronger players, just kind of build up it and just have a good game. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Westlake's pretty near and dear to people in this booth's hearts. How do you find the school?
It's good. There's a lot of great people, good teachers,
Sure.
good people.
Yeah.
It sounds like you'll be going back there sometime soon.
Yeah.
Thoughts on any Gerbes teachers there?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, she's good as, yeah. Wish we had her.
Well, just be honest with us. It's okay. No, of course, that softball program kind of was started with Madison. Yeah, so, it's cool to see it still going, and I know how proud Chop was to see you guys in the final last year. How's the tournament been going so far for you guys this year?
It's good. We've been getting some really good hits, and our fielding's been pretty good. Our comms are a bit iffy, but we're getting there now. Yeah.
So I know you two are ballers. One's from Northcote.
Yeah.
And one's from ECB.
Yep.
So how do you guys find this kind of environment coming into your school team?
It's a lot different. Like, more competition, I reckon, compared to club.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And is the team full of ballers?
Yeah, we've got a few people from our teams. There's a lot of girls from ECB, I reckon. Yeah.
What were your positions?
You want to go?
Oh yeah, I'm a catcher as my primary, and then my secondary is like anywhere else.
Anywhere else? You've got shortstop.
Yeah, and that.
Bit of a spark plug.
Yeah.
Like to make those plays.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, and then my primary is pitcher, and then my secondary is second base or outfield.
Pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's your go-to? Pitch.
Probably outside.
Yeah,
low.
outside. Yeah, she knows.
Yeah. So you work well as a battery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamic duo right here.
Oh, okay. I like it. Well, you got a handy pitcher next to you. Do you want to ask any questions?
How do you do a change off?
You just throw it slower than the other ones.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh, is that all?
That's all.
Is that all?
That's all.
Should have asked you years ago, team. Another one for the roof here, Rosedale. Do you guys enjoy the playing here? You guys, I'm sure you get to play here a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you're quite lucky.
Yeah, it's
The rest
really
of
good
the rest of
diamonds.
the country is pretty jealous of you guys at
Yeah,
Rosedale.
fair
Not gonna
enough.
lie. Not gonna lie. So we're almost coming to second round. How you guys? What kind of learnings have you had from your first games, taking into that next stage of the tournament?
Probably how like everyone fits into the team. Like
Yep.
we're starting to get the calls down, getting the buttons down, and that they hit the ball really hard at us.
Yeah.
Well, that will happen for sure. Who's the funniest teammate in your team?
Me.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. What other questions was Chop asking earlier?
Oh,
If you're stuck on the side of the road and you need to get someone to get you home, who do you call? Who's the most reliable?
Oh, my mom answers the most, so I'm probably my mom.
I don't know. Probably just gonna have to walk home.
I love it. Ira's showing her sister how to catch a pop ball there. Oh, awesome.
You toru haere, so that's 3 down. But in terms of this tournament here, you'll probably go close to being in the top 4, hopefully.
Yes.
So when the tournament's over, how many players do you lose for next year?
Oh, 5? 5? I think
Carry the one.
4, 5. No, Hope, Tash, Lucy, Talia. Yeah, 4. 4, yeah.
I'm happy it's under 10. We don't want to.
Yeah. Don't want to rebuild the whole team.
No, that's cool. So this is the last year for a lot of yous.
Yeah.
So you'll be really looking to do well. So I just wanted to wish you all the best and good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to hear. And what's become a bit of a tradition in the booth now is a bit of a monoway. Do you reckon you could give us a good one?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Want me to go?
Same time?
Okay, no, how do you do it?
Wait, how are you going to do it?
I'll do cross and then I'll throw it
This
out.
is the camera right here.
Okay.
To the
Ready?
people at home.
I'm going to
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rory Seymour and Neve Candice Espinel, thank you for coming in.
you.
All the best for the rest of the tournament. Go well.
Ngā mihi korua.
And there's the replay on the screen. Love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the girls from Westlake Girls High School. They were in the booth and they are doing well at this tournament, and hopefully we'll see them down the track in the second round in that top 4. And we are into another innings here on this game between Mount Albert Grammar and Epsom Girls Grammar.
We have a new kaiapa now.
Battery doing a swap again, is it? Well, Central Salt onto the hill here for Mount Albert Grammar School. And behind the dish is number 10. We'll just find out. Brooke Dougal has come from the hot corner to do the catching Papatoro is now Peyton Hiraka Downing.
Kaiapa still salts. No.
Central Salt on the hill. Kaiapa for Mags. Leading off for Epsom girls, Azalea Hughes. 10 batters in the first, 7 batters in the second. Mags will be looking for a 3 up, 3 down here, as Epsom still lead this game 6 runs to 2. Here at the bottom of the third innings.
Kotai mitai. 1-1.
Sally Hughes, who struck out in her first at bat, hits it up the middle, and she'll go and stand on first base with a single up the middle. And that's going to bring to bat the top of the shop, Sarita Juan Paparoa, the second base. Outside for the ball. She's squaring up for the bunt here, looking to put the runner in motion. Add some more runs to this tally. Pulls back when it hits the dirt. Brooke Dougal behind the dish now. Hughes now on second base. 2 balls. Through the zone for a strike called. Takes the to 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Salt with a lovely pitch through the middle for the strike. That takes it to 2-2. Gets a piece, sending it to right field, who comes in. Oh,
what a catch.
That's why you back up, and then they'll get it to second, and there will be 2 outs. Well, it bounces off the glove of Pahulu, but Wilkinson tracks it back. Look at this replay. Let's slow it down, and caught. Teamwork at its best.
That's great hustle shown there by the second baseman. It's a great play.
And then they get the double with Hughes thinking it's dropped, goes for 3, doesn't realize. Wow.
That's the play of the day so far.
Absolutely. That will hit the highlight reel for sure. Through the zone for the strike called on Sophie Durath. Tutata, the shortstop. She hit it to her counterpart in her first at bat. There she's done it again. And that goes over the glove of Fa'alogo. So now Sophie Durath now safe on first base.
Irua Erike, so we've got 2 outs.
It's exactly what Mags will want in this innings. To get those 2 quick. Iris Fang gets a piece, sends it to right field, off the glove of Chandler. Durath, she's rounding 3. Iris Fang, they're going to send her. No, they're not. Well, I think they did send her. She said, no. I'm okay, coach. I'll just stand here. We've already scored 1. Let's not push it. Durath will add a 7th run to this total. Iris Fing standing up on third base.
Clever pitcher there, looking after herself, so she's not in a collision at home plate. Coach got a little excited. Happens from time to time.
Swung on a miss, goes through the glove of Dougal, and Iris Fing
Gets there anyway.
She does indeed. Just had to wait that one pitch. And that adds another run for the total for Epsom girls. Grammar.
Yeah, smart play from Feng. I mean, they're up by a few runs. There's no reason to get in a collision at home plate.
Absolutely.
Needing to slide or something like that.
Jasmine Feng now sends it down the line for the foul. 0-2 count.
So well ahead now.
Handy change here for Mount Albert Grammar.
Kotai Merua. 1-2.
Inside pitch from Salt. For the ball, that will level the count. 2-2.
All the twos.
All the twos. Song on a miss for the drop third strike. And they get the out anyway. And that's a way better innings there from Mount Albert Grammar girls. They let in 2 runs, but 5 up and 3 down. We will go to the
top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth. Live here on Māori Active, the YouTube channel for Whakaata Māori.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Thank you. Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Hi, my ladies and gentlemen. Day 2. Oh! Central Salt hits it to first base. Valamaui McDonald for the first outs.
Tino pai te hopu there from our first baseman. What a great catch.
Absolutely. Well, the centre fielder up with 1 down. Fiona Henderson now. Here at the top of the 4th. Mount Albert Grammar will definitely be feeling good after that last innings out on the field. And hopefully they can take a bit of confidence into the bat now.
Kotai aireke.
Iris Fang sends it through the inside for the strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the call. Just out of the zone for the ball. 2-2. And gets it swinging on the strikeouts. And that will be the second out here.
Raui Tepa.
And that's going to bring to bat the left fielder, Rohu Maui. Sophie Chandler, who gets a pass. Sarata Kwan at second base. And she'll stand up on first with a single.
Tino Pai Te Pao. Hard hit ball through second base there. The gap between second and first.
And that's going to bring to bat Papatahi, the first base. Salamasina Fa'alogo. And the bunt goes up, and Finn comes out and catches it. And it's a quick 4 up and 3 down. And that will retire the side, leaving one runner on. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th with Epsom Girls Grammar leading this one over Mount Albert Grammar, 8 runs to 2.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here at Rosedale Ballpark. It's Mount Albert Grammar taking on Epsom Girls here on day 2 of the Softball New Zealand National Secondary Schools Championships. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for Epsom Girls is Valamaui McDonald. Papatai, the first base. Fouled away and take the account to 1-2.
Kotai Mirua. We got 1 and 2 here.
McDonald was left on both of her at-bats. She'll be looking across home plate this time. Epsom Girls will be looking to get a couple more runs on the tally.
Yeah, noho.
McDonald goes down swinging on the strikeouts. And with 1 down, that's going to bring to bat the hot corner, Papa Toro, Zoe Weiss Emmett. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
So we're having a better inning this time. Finding the strike zone early seems to be the key. Irua me tai. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Was walked her last at bat. She'll be looking to have a cut. And she does on the ball low. 2-2 the count. Gets a piece just out of reach from Wilkinson. And she'll go over first.
Pai te pao there. Good effort by the second base again. She's having a great game. She just missed that ball.
Well, into bat now is Kiana Korpo-Lewison.
Ilma Whānuke, the base runner there, stealing second base. Made easy by a bit of a fumble by the catcher.
Well, Weiss Emmett thinks against that one. Probably didn't see it bounce off the glove there.
Yeah, a bit of sleepy time. They're still playing with a large lead, so
That's
it's okay,
right.
it won't hurt them.
Absolutely.
Although you never know.
You do never know. Swung on a missed for the 2-2. Wise Emmett has no problem running to 3 on that one. And now with a runner at 3, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Epsom girls will be looking to get another runner on the board. Swung on. That's going to right field. That's going to score the runner. And Korpo-Lewison, after getting struck out in her first 2 at-bats, gets herself a hit.
Yeah, we've seen that right field getting a bit of a pounding in the last couple of games. Seems to be where a lot of hits are going.
Shariza Sutherland now into bat. Taps it back to the pitcher. A little bit of a bobble there from Salt, but she gets it over to first base in time for the second outs.
E rua haere ke, so that's 2 down now with the runner on 2.
And that's going to bring to bat Azalea Hughes. Inside pitch for the strike called. Up top. Oh, they'll give it a go. Umpire Liam Stewart in place to call it safe. Korpo-Lewison now on 3rd. Hughes has a 1-1 count. Foul back to for the screen.
Nice cut.
1-2 count now. Hughes hit to centre field at her last at bat. She sees that go through the zone. And that will be 3rd out? Everyone looking a bit confused out there. It's definitely a 3rd out. And that will retire the side, but not before Epsom girls add another run to their tally. They are 7 runs ahead. We'll be back with the top of the 5th right here live on Māori Active, the YouTube channel for Whakaata Māori.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the matchup between Epsom Girls Grammar and Mount Albert Grammar. I've been waiting for someone to be in a position to say this because I've just read it, and I want to congratulate a couple of players on the field right now because about half an hour ago, Softball New Zealand announced their tour of the Junior White Sox to go to California later this year, and there's a couple girls in this game right now that have been named in that team. On the hill, Iris Fing has been named in the Junior White Sox to go to California, as well as Peyton Hiraka Downing. Both from counties, both in this game, playing against each other. They're going to be teammates for the Junior White Sox. Very cool.
Ka mutu pea korua. That's fantastic news. Congratulations. It's always something to pull a fern on. Yeah, that's wicked.
Yep. The Junior White Sox will be traveling to California in September, October. And those two girls playing in this matchup right through the legs of Weiss Emmett. That's why they call it the hot corner. And Pahulu will be standing up on second base. I'm also pretty proud because there's 3 girls from my club being named in there as well. So well done, girls. Well done to all the young ladies that have been named in this team. Of course, the junior qualifiers are in July. So this tour is going to be happening September, October. All the best, young ladies.
Raui te ipa. It's a great pitch. Oh.
Pretty cool to get off the diamond after this game and check your phones for these two girls. Well done. Well, we've got one down here in the top of the 5th. Katie Wilkinson, Paparoa into bat now. One ball, 2 the count. Inside pitch for the ball. Iris was telling us earlier that her sister's also a pitcher. Do you reckon she's saying, when's it my turn, sis? Or I'll let you finish this one.
I think she might be. They might have a corridor about pot flies a little bit later.
Full house the call now.
Is this our second baseman?
It sure is. She had a good game, Katie Wilkinson. Hits it straight back to Fing. Iris makes the play over to McDonald for the second outs. And down to their last out here in the top of the 5th. They need to make something happen, and they've got runner in scoring position on second right now. Ali Kalaupa. Kalaupa into bat now, the shortstop for Mount Albert Grammar School. Hits a right field in her first at bat. Or are they going to send out a runner?
Did a 2-down catcher or pitcher?
So Wilkinson's gone out.
Put Dougal.
Oh, of course, Dougal's behind the dish now. Yes, yep.
Just they put a speedster out there at second.
Hard hit shot to second base where Kwan scoops it up, gets it to McDonald, and that should do it, ladies and gentlemen, here in the top of the 5th with Epsom Girls Grammar ahead by 7 runs. That will be run rule. 9 runs to 2. Epsom. Mags going out, so I think they're just double checking everything here. I'm pretty sure it's run rule.
Well, the players are taking the field, so
Salt's like, let me at him.
maybe it's not.
Have we missed a run? 1, 2, 3.
We've still got 15 minutes of the ball game to go.
We sure do. We'll just double check that score for you, ladies and gentlemen. But we're in the bottom of the 5th here. We'll go to a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Māori Active YouTube channel for Whakaata Māori. Haere mai, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the bottom of the 5th here between Epsom Girls Grammar and Mount Albert Grammar. Into bat now is the second baseman, Sarita Kwan. Walked her first at bat, struck out her second, and was caught by her counterpart at Paparoa in her third at bat. And caught by her counterpart again at second base for the first outs.
Poirere there to second base, pop fly. Nice out. It's 1 down.
Tata, the shortstop now into bat, Sophie Durath. That is the correct score, ladies and gentlemen, 9-2. Oh, well, let's go. Sophie Durath into bats. Gets a piece, popping it up where Central Salt goes a couple steps back to make the catch.
It's 2 down now.
And with 2 down, that's going to bring to bat the just announced junior White Sock, Iris Fing from Counties Monaco. First pitch, clip in the corner for a strike called. Through the zone for strike called again. 0-2, puts her on the hole. Outside, takes it to 1-2.
Did well there. The first 2 strikes were on the outside part of the plate. She let that one go again too. Shows some confidence.
Iris Fing has crossed home plate every chance she's had. Walked twice. Gets a hit to left field and now gets a hit to centre field. She's doing it all for her team as Iris Fing.
Tino pai te pao. That was a hard hit ball straight up the middle.
And now Sister Jasmine into bat. Kaihupu is the catcher.
Get her a runner, coach. 2 down pitcher.
Jasmine squares up. They put her in motion. And they don't even think about it. Dougal lets her go for it. Does Fing showing the gas to get to 2. Now with the runner at 2. Inside pitch. She goes to 3. And there you go. There's your pitcher sliding headfirst into third base.
In a game that's already won. Yeah. Maybe they should tell her that she's made the team now, so she takes it easy.
Just showing all the tools, T-Bone.
I suppose going to play, might as well play.
Absolutely. Up top for ball. Iris Fing on third. Jasmine Fing in the batter's box. Can she hit her sister home in this one? 3-0 count. She gets a piece. Wilkinson makes some ground to make that play.
Hard luck. She did well to get to the ball.
Very well.
And brings another run over.
Sure does. Now 10 runs to 2. Here in the bottom of the 5th. And Jasmine Fing helps her sister keep that 100% record of crossing home plate. And says, sis, what you can do, I can do. She's now on second base. Falamaui McDonald from Papatahi. First base in a bat now.
10-2 might be time to put a stop on the stealing. And
Or the game. Swung on a missed.
It's a big cut there.
Gets a hard hit to right field for the foul ball. Goes into the bullpen.
Kotai Mirua.
Swung on a missed. For
sideways.
Strike 3. Another confusion of the third outs. And that will retire the side with 3 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Epsom girls adding an extra run to take the score to 10-2. And they're going out again to play. Apparently. Well, Iris Fang, she'll pitch all day. She's out there by herself.
We've got 8 minutes to go, so it's either a run rule or it's not.
Well, we know it is. They're having a quick chat with the scorer to just make sure what's going on. We're at the top of the 6th here now, ladies and gentlemen. The questions have been asked. The answers have been given. And it looks like the coach has just realised what's going on. Liam Shurt says, yep, we're just checking with the official. Epsom girls have done everything in this game. And now it should be game time. Oh, they got changes. Oh, no. Yeah, the Epsom coach has said, surely that's game. But everybody's ready to go. Peyton Hiraka Downing, the newest member in the junior White Sox as well, is ready to bat. She wants to face her future teammate.
Ko mutu. That should be all she wrote, folks.
And I think it is. I think we've just got there in the end. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Epsom Girls Grammar win the Battle of the Grammars over Mount Albert Grammar, 10 runs to 2. Thoughts on the game, T-Bone?
Oh, it was a great game of softball. I think, Epsom came with a little bit more spark than Mags. They look a little bit tired. But yeah, the Finn girls, pitcher and catcher, did a great job today. And if you ask me who my player of the day was, it's got to go to the one who get the Fern on the hill.
Yeah.
On the hill. She's stealing bases and smashing the ball. Yeah, she was a menace today. So well done to her. Congratulations to the two wahine from this game who've been selected for the Junior White Sox.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it. The Ballpark Broadcasting Player of the Match goes to the Kaiepa Iris Fing, newly named in the Junior White Sox. Well done to both teams that went out there, especially Epsom Girls Grammar getting the win over Mount Albert Grammar today. That will do it for us in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the 5:30 game here on day 2. Chopper's got the call on that one. So on the behalf of Terence Hibbert, myself, Damien Collins, in the booth, Matt Jordan, Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, Karina Gerbes, and our cameraman out there. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, on Māori Active, the YouTube platform of Whakaata Māori. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you down the line. Ka kite.